Here we go. Welcome back. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Our next guest is a fitness instructor and the founder of LH Transformations. He's been here before. He's no stranger to the show. He joins us today to share the latest fitness challenge he is offering to members of his gym and beyond, as well as to speak about the importance of health and wellness. So please welcome to the show my man, Larry Hamilton. Larry.
Hey, good morning. How's it going? Thanks for having me back.
Oh, you're always welcome, man. So you have this challenge going on. What do we have to do to get involved?
Yeah, so we are very social on our social media. So where we do a challenge is now, it's simply log in to our Instagram page. Every Friday, we have a game called Fitness or Fluff. The challenge is, it's a game show. You can chime in tomorrow. It's a lot of fun. Tomorrow, Fridays at noon. And fitness or fluff, where we ask you a question, you have to pick either true or false. And it's one way that we like to educate people that's beyond the fitness studio. So that's how you get involved in our challenges this month.
And how do you win?
How do you win? You get them all right. And if you can make it a game for yourself, make it a game for yourself. If you get one wrong, maybe you can knock out some push-ups or some squats. Or if you get it right, knock out some push-ups or squats. But it's more about teaching people about wellness. Besides the physical thing, there's so many components to exercise that we're kind of missing out. And we want to get people ready as gyms begin to expand their service sizes for members and patrons.
Yeah. And Larry, gyms are open again. They're letting them open up again. What are some of the challenges that you face and how are you going to approach that?
Yes, it's been a huge challenge. I think it's stretched any fitness business owner to, how do you serve the community? As of right now, we're lucky enough, we're actually expanding our offerings. So right here, right now, this is where we do the personal training space of 1 to 4 people. But right behind me, we're opening up those doors, outside gym, over 1,200 square feet of space. We're thinking about everybody. Some people might not want to work out indoors. Over 24 people can work out there safely.
That's great. All right. So you're going to do some exercises today?
Well, today, the exercises I want to do, I would like to exercise the mind and get people ready. People are going to jump into this, The weather, we're getting some good weather. We got a glimpse of summer a couple of days ago. It got really hot. So I want to just educate some people on how they can stay active. I know that people are going to hit the gyms hard. I want to give a small tip for training when you're training indoors. Of course, when you're training indoors, you have to wear a mask. And we notice when you're wearing a mask, it's different when you're doing a HIIT workout. So what we give all our members, this is just one of those things you put in the front.
Good idea.
You put it on, all right? Put that on like that. Doesn't disrupt the workout. You can breathe a little easier.
Great idea, because when that gets wet, you can't breathe at all. So
you can't breathe.
Pulling the mask down like that, it's tough. I know.
And we're pushing you. We're really pushing you in here. So we want to make sure all our members coming in could breathe. That's the most important. After that, we're giving everyone here, it's called a body fitness consultation. We're getting kind of nerdy. We're teaching you about something called a caloric deficit. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I write like a doctor, but I'm going to try to explain some of this. This might be backwards on when I present this. But I just want to share that 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of fat. So if you're working out, do you work out with a heart rate monitor? Anyone that works out, if you have a heart rate monitor, you're tracking calories. Just know that you want to burn up to this every week or so. You're burning actual fat. And then it's not water, it's actual fat. And then I created a little diet for you. This is how your plate should look. Proteins, veggies, fats.
There you go.
Help you out, keep you at a caloric deficit. And this is something that we go through when people come in. We put them on a consultation. We teach them about their body. Hey, you come into a consultation and it shows that you burn 2,200 calories a day. I go, hey, Bob, I need you to eat 1,900 calories. And we put you on that diet plan that works best for you. So you're not just kind of like wishing and wondering what's going on.
I'm glad you do that, because a lot of people say, hey, the gym's open, let's go. And then they do what they do, and then they pull a muscle, and then that's it. So how do you start if you haven't been doing it for a while?
If you haven't been doing it for some time, it's best to plan ahead. Make sure maybe on Sundays, Mondays, whatever day is good for you, get your meals in order. Because I think the easiest part, once you show up to a gym, we're going to get you going. But you can, like you said, you're going to get really sore. So you want to fuel up. So make sure you have a day that you can go shopping for those foods, and you have them readily available to you. If they're not, you can end up snacking and going up over that 3,500 calories. That's how you end up gaining weight. So it's planning first. And my tip, once again, is having that food available for you on a Sunday, Monday, whenever you can plan. go shopping, make sure the food's in your house.
And do not eat right before you're going to work out.
You can. That's a great. So we'll probably have that on Fitness or Fluff. You can. It's what you eat. So a piece of fruit 30 minutes before workout is great glucose, great sugar. It's going to give you that boost. 90 minutes before you work out, go ahead and have a full-blown meal. 90 minutes, your digestive system can be great. You might have a powerful workout from that food you ate. So 90 minutes right before, I wouldn't have that like potatoes and steak.
Yeah, I know when I was boxing, you couldn't. You don't want to go in there and be kind of full, you know. Right. You kind of get in trouble. You want to empty out as much as you can.
Exactly. And with that, I'm glad you said that. A lot of people are working out hard. They're going to see quick results. If you're pushing hard, you're boxing, you're going to lose weight. You're going to see the weight come off. It's going to be exciting. Chances are it's water weight, and I don't want you to plateau. So I want you to have that in mind. You will lose weight, and I do want you to use it as momentum. Great, you lost the weight, but it's actually just water weight. Ways to keep that going, as I said, put you at a caloric deficit. So make sure, if you're going to work out and this is what you want to do for the summertime, just understand your body type. We can definitely help you out, put you on a body consultation and just tell you where your calories should be. So you're not just losing water weight.
How have you operated during the pandemic? I know we spoke a couple of times before, but how did you make out?
So we made out. We opened up September 16, 2020. We had the opportunity to open up because we're a small-based gym. Personal training, 1 to 4 people, 45-minute classes. And how we're doing it right now, we have an amazing virtual platform. I'm talking about we play music, we have timers, we're really interactive, sometimes virtual backgrounds. And that's how we really made out. The biggest component was community meetup. So we might do a social distance 5K or a virtual 5K to get, people want to see their friendly friends and whatnot. We'll do a 5K in that nature. But it's just been working out in here, keeping it really spacious, virtual workouts, and then once a month we're doing a community event for our
you do the outdoor things. I know you were in the parks a lot when we first started speaking a couple of years back. You did a lot of things out in the park. So
we're actually doing something pretty awesome. April 11th, Sunday, April 11th, we're going to do something called a blast from the past because we're kicking off something pretty huge called the Fit Pit. I want to show you in a bit. I'll take my computer out there. We are building one of the Bronx's biggest outdoor gym. And April 11th, we're going to do something called the Urban Workout at Pelham Bay Park, where everyone can come out, work out with us for like the last time at Pelham Bay Park because we have our own outdoor space that we can do everything outdoors. Can I show you the outdoors?
Yeah. Show us a little bit. Yeah.
All right. I think I can keep you here. And I'm going to give you a little glimpse. It is under construction. But look at that right there. That's our awning. And those blue mats are going to be 1,000 square foot as mattage. You can imagine so many people working out safely. We're going to put an awning over that. So if it rains, you can still work out and have a great time. And we're outdoors keeping it safe because I know that's top of mind for most people.
Where are you located now?
Yeah, so we're in Throgs Neck and we're at 4041 East Tremont, right inside a restaurant called Muscle Maker Grill. So if you're coming to get some food inside Muscle Maker Grill, that's one of the entrances to our gym. You can get some food and power through on our workouts.
I like that. So Tremont transformations.
We're going to transfer Tremont for sure. Yeah.
That's good. Absolutely. Where can we go to get more of what you're doing? You didn't show us anything today though.
Yeah, I can give you some tips. So I want to help people out because I know you guys are going to hit it extremely hard. And this is the season where people get injured. So I'm going to give you some injury prevention tips. But you can find us on social media at LH_transformations. Put it as one word, www.lhtransformations.com, and you're going to get the full gambit of what we do. But since I know it's hot out, it's getting there, people want to go. Injuries happen. I don't want you to get injured. I want you to be successful. 2020 is one of those years you want to leave in the past. And here's some tips you can do. Write it right before you go for your class or your run. And it's all about ankle mobility. I don't know if you ever twisted your ankle before.
Oh, boy.
What you can do, right? Isn't that annoying when you twist your ankle? So you talk about challenges at the beginning. How long can you do a single leg balance? If you're really good, you can juggle something in place and then you can pepper it into your warm-up. So literally standing on one foot may seem crazy, but you can just do this for as long as you can. What's happening here, you're strengthening those muscles in your ankle. That muscle in your ankle is called your anterior tibialis muscle. That's the one that gets kind of like sprained all the time. we put people into that all the time. They think it's silly in the beginning, but they're not injured. So that's tip number one. Tip two, ready? This one right here, they call it, not me, they call it the best stretch in the world. So you're gonna find yourself in what we call the high plank, and you're gonna step that foot up. Now you're gonna get two stretches here. You're gonna go to a trunk rotation of your chest and get a hip rotation and get your hip. So this is called one of the best stretches in the world. It's actually called a plank runner stretch. If you want more of this stretch, you put the hip up like this and you come down.
Let me try that.
Let's see what you got there.
Ready?
So this is one of those things that you can do right before activity.
Yeah.
Really, you look so good. Great form. Great.
We got to try this side. Wait a minute.
Got to make it even. You don't want to walk out with a limp. Absolutely.
There you go.
So those are two things to remember.
What's that?
Balance, right? You want to make sure the joints are ready, and then stretching. Now, let's get the heart rate up. Whatever you're going to do, this is a simple drill you can do. I like it. It's one of my favorite moves. It's called an ice skater. So typically, Bob, you and I, we always walk forward and backwards. We're never like going to the side unless you're like dancing or whatnot. So I like putting people into many directions. So do an ice skater before you go, side to side, like this. Soft bounce. You can do it in a small space, big space. Set a timer for 1 minute to get the heart rate up. So we got 3 tips you can do. Make sure the ankles are good. Find your plank, do the best stretch in the world, and then get the heart rate up. You'll be ready for your workouts, and you're preventing those injuries from happening.
I love it. Where do we go again for more information?
Yes, please. Let's get social. Let's go. Let's talk on Instagram on LH_transformations. Every Friday, we have a game show called Fitness or Fluff. Come play, come learn some things about fitness. Or if you could just want to dive in to see what we do in total, www.lhtransformations.com. We have everything up there. And we can schedule that body consultation to learn more about your caloric deficit and body type.
LH Transformations, Larry Hamilton, thank you so much. Larry.
Thank you.
You're into sports too, right?
Absolutely.
All right, stick around. Bobby C has the latest in sports coming up next right here on BronxNet.